LEVIATAN as well. It's going to be a full-on clash here.
A lot of presence on either side. The Paranoia has already gone out. Demon 1 already dealing a fair amount of damage. Aspas down to 20 HP. artzin not much better off. But he's trying to creep around. MIBR getting a couple of the opening kills. The attack standing.
Some members of MIBR out, but it's popped a little bit too early.
Remember how weak some of these are. It's going to delay for a little bit. The rotation starting to come over on the side of the defense. Calm, the last one to arrive at the scene, is Tex and Calm both open it up. He's left by himself, though. Has to take a step back, 1v3. Remember how insane he was in their first series.
Spike planted.
He's got a lot to do here. 42 HP. In a 1v3 and a little bit of time to play around it. A hand betraying Noswer, but patient on the swing, spotting the one in danger. If they decide to split towards B, they've got the alarm bot to help main, but kiNgg's the one who's going to get overwhelmed. Not really able to fight back, no help around. And now numbers the way of the attack. The spike planted too. Do they scale? nataNk and Tex. Shoulder to shoulder. And they're so paranoid about what else could be happening on the map. Look at how far Calm is. Back still towards A. Not really accelerating. That's one kill found. Numbers now even.
It's a good opener, but what can Demon 1 do here? He does have the satchels.
Both primed and at the ready. xenom buying a little bit more time with Paranoia. Tex has to take a step back.
The time's running low, Doug.
This has taken a very long time. Maybe too long. That's the bonus going the way of MIBR. If you're MIBR here, again, this is a map that you've struggled on this year. This is an excellent start.
Of this A site. Calm. He's got to be very careful if he goes down here.
He's stunned. And there's the Rolling Thunder, paving the way, forging a path for MIBR to move. With no real resistance on the site, LEVIATAN decides to take a step back, try to regroup, try to refresh, and then go. Calm finding the first success. A little bit of lethality, but way more needing to come through.
There.
Eyes on Demon 1 here. Again, the Raze has been his best agent this year, but aspas getting the best of him from down in hell. kiNgg being able to overwhelm, numbers the way of the defense. Noswer and xenom trying to do it on their own. It's now left onto the rookie, a 1v3. Members of LEVIATAN both weak. Yes. Spam just narrowly whizzing by his ear, but Tex is able to hold it, gets it down to 1. Time is short, he's gonna try to reposition, but not able to get away in time. And it was halved. LEVIATAN finally.
Good call though from Noswer, understanding where the weak side is most of the time.
Yeah. Early signs, let Calm find safe passage out from the site. And again, it's gonna be a 5v5 retake on A.
Yeah, and how are you gonna deal with aspas here in this aggressive position? You know he's there.
You have to try to flush him out. What in the world?
Off of the satchel?
Again. Cortezia is insane.
Yeah.
Still a 4v4 though. As things begin to calm down.
And if you're Lev, you have to walk in main right here. You know that there's a trap play in heaven. That's the cue.
Brief tension starting to build. aspas surrounded, not able to resist, not able to contribute.
One enemy remains.
And again, the retake seems to be fruitful for LEVIATAN. There's really nothing.
What is a B hit?
He's got the ult primed in at the ready. Off of the stun, they satchel out, they dog too. What's the cue for them to go? There it is, the lockdown drop, the nightfall as well.
I mean, there's nowhere to really play this spike from. You kind of have to force the issue.
Or you have to give up the space, try to live to find another day! And of course it's aspas, who else?
Yeah, but so many players detained. There's a chance for Lev to bring this back.
If they can find them, but they've got to go hunting and they have to go fast. As it settles down, Calm again delivering. Now they've got the neural theft, they're gonna have to navigate around. And MIBR have found safe passage out. They're gonna reposition back towards A, and kiNgg's ahead of it.
Yeah, he guessed correctly here.
The question is, does he try to play this aggressively? Yes, it seems like he will. Not waiting for his teammate.
This is so smart.
All on his shoulders. That's a spike on the ground. But double-faced again, Calm left alone. A 1v2. xenom deciding to commit to the spike plant as Calm goes hunting.
Oh, he's finding the timing, Doug.
Creeping around the corner, but he's not looking the other way.
Oh, and if you're Calm, this is so tough. This is so hard to predict.
Passing right by each other here is, again, this little game of ring around the rosy continues. Calm, no real idea of where they might be. Has a spit. but he doesn't really have info. He doesn't really have time.
This is so difficult if you're calm.
And he's guessed the wrong way. This just went from hard to harder. The 50-50 not going his way. Now position given up.
50 HP.
Cam cleared. And now the paranoia. That should clean.
Bombardment of utility on the C site. It does get avoided by Tex, and here's that Odin.
Hotspot satcheling across. The rest of the team trying to follow. xenom's the only one who's joined. Demon 1 already down. The Odin needs to find a little bit more success. Yeah, 1 is great, but a weapon has been upgraded too.
Down, C.
The defense seems to be holding for now. They seem to be doing a really good job. Com has to stay concealed. That's another one found, not able to transfer. Aspas left in a 1v2. Both weapons upgraded, but nataNk is...
Had the enjoyment of watching him do that stuff for an entire
10
year.
seconds left.
Making such a deep run at champs with it.
I don't know how we even saw him.
Fickle dance right there, but the paranoia.
1 enemy remaining.
It gets the job done. The tank just needs to tuck and hide away like he will. On this close left angle, this could go unchecked.
It's going back to that utility that we were talking about before.
Yeah, they hear the footsteps.
They don't really have anything to clear this out either. The nades are gone, the satchels are gone.
Oh, great break of the molly though from cortezia. What a heads-up play.
That's only 1 though. More to be found. The paranoia is going to connect onto Com.
But they don't jump the gun.
Both there, all 3 as they try to funnel out.
Last player
And it's a blender. They can't find any way through. The push and pull. They just never looked that way.
Yeah, and that angle was paranoid, like I said. But the timing of running out. Pay close attention to the tank spot right here. Oftentimes, a lot of these close corners get unchecked this late into a half. Com.
That's big. That's a duelist.
That's aspas. What a great trade, though. nataNk. Not wise on spamming through that Viper smoke in stairs, but re-aggression right now from Demon 1 and kiNgg.
They've gotten a lot of space towards B. And so maybe they push their way through that, but you don't really have control anywhere else on the map. The extremities are entirely uncovered.
What's working in their favor, though, is that the spike has not been planted yet.
This is big. xenom has to find a lot of value here.
Oh, it looks like kiNgg is...
He's playing anti.
I think kiNgg is wise to this. He's swinging him hard.
The satchel was there, and you're right. They clear the 50. Now the paranoia. They know exactly where they are. Artzin's a little bit beaten, a little bit battered, and now he's dead. Dealt with.
enemy remaining.
A second for Demon 1. And the round seemingly going the way of Lev. No heroics from MIBR.
What kind of set plays are going to be done here? Bait of a trap here, xenom. He gets dropped.
So fast. As soon as the wall went down, he did too.
Yeah.
Big out from Demon 1 too. You know, you start to talk about getting momentum and getting these kills online. cortezia seems to have never slowed down. A second, almost snapping onto the 3rd.
Even numbers.
But the attack nipping at his heels, and now a little bit of room to work, but they still have to get past this though, and aspas has regen armor and a ghost. Really nice position from Com too, but he cannot resist.
He can't execute.
And now the spike in this weird no man's land situation where they don't know if the pressure's coming in from B or through the door. Demon 1 with 3 on the round.
Doubling his kills.
The raise against the fade. Space taken, space garnered.
Spike planted.
Spike sunk into the soil of the site C.
And look at the HPs right now. aspas, ghost light armor, and nataNk, ghost light armor. Who can hit the shots when it really matters the most?
A little bit of space has been taken from the defense already. Again, Snappy, but it's nataNk over his shoulder.
On what the setup might be.
Spike scooped up.
Yeah.
Attention towards A.
Yeah, kiNgg.
Oh, Nasr's got a lot to do here. He might be able to catch him. But the timing just not in his favor. So they're going to use the rocket. They're going to find the A is vacant. Oh, almost connecting. artzin feeling some of the pressure. Now utility invested in kind.
Yeah, very early on here. Maybe you'll see a quick speed up from MIBR. A fast flood.
This is big from Lev to have gotten this far. Again, if they want to convert the bonus, having not dropped a personnel here is massive. xenom will fall. Demon 1 on the swing, connects onto a second, tries on the 3rd, and delivers. 3 for him so far, and the bonus seemingly inevitable.
Talk about a resurgence. Look at that aim. That's the Demon 1 we all know. I mean, he was getting picked apart in his last series against G2. Not letting history repeat itself. And then picking the right sides to end on. I mean, again, this should be a free B site. Nosware, he has to give.
Immediately pushed off the angle, yeah.
Demon 1, the head-to-head here against aspas.
Remember, he's been heating up. He's been getting warm. Meanwhile, it's been all quiet from MIBR for a while.
Showstopper online now for aspas.
He's got to be the catalyst. Again, a dump of utilities. The spike ticks away.
The problem is he has no satchels to really pop out of this choke.
Artzin's in a really good position, though. He's gotten behind them. Between that and aspas crunching in on the other side, a kill traded back and forth. But again, this has been the trap.
Last player standing.
That's what slipped the net. And now Tex is left in a 1v2. No utility to play around. He's going to have to win these gunfights on his own, and he does! Given where Com's positioned.
30 seconds.
It's going to be a late lurk from him.
That's only tagging onto one. A lot can be done there for Artzin.
Tex again with a Molly lineup kill and then the follow-up.
The spike is not in hand right now. They've got to be careful. This can capsize on them. Investing the ult is Tex, and now space gained. The question is, if you're LEVIATAN, do you flood? That nade
Doesn't break it.
no, just barely, so it's going to buy some time. They try to fight in front of it, and aspas gets his 3, but he might. Oh, he
Standing. One enemy remaining.
having that ult online. Is this the pop? Is this the go button? Yes, it is. Satchel's out, stunned, but not finding anyone home. Nosware has a big ult here on the retake attempt. Got to keep a close eye on that, and then the money is dreadful for the defense. You have to win here. They're knocking on the door. The paranoia is out. The Nightfall 2. The tendrils connecting, excuse me, as Artzin falls. Off of the eye, calm, deafened, dancing around, buying time. As MIBR are trying to get into the site. LEVIATAN buying for any space that they can get. Nosware's left alone.
Only one with the heavy hitting weaponry right now.
And he's in a position to make a play. He's got help over his shoulder. He's not alone, but xenom's the first to fall.
And that paranoia, that hits everybody.
Is there acceleration on the other side of it, though? Yeah, it is, and it comes courtesy of Demon 1. That should do it. They've even invested the aggressive pit. Cortezia has been spectacular for MIBR these last 2 days, even having bright moments on this map, but this might be a little bit more.
Artzin tucked behind this, the contact play.
He wasn't expecting him there.
What a flick, look it.
That's a great start. I mean, that's exactly what you need. Still numbers even, kiNgg will fall. xenom having to take a step back. A second consideration on where to plant the spike, now confirmed.
Yeah.
And he's scaling up.
We've seen Tex be
Careful
so good
here.
at these moments.
Oh, aborts the mission. Had a shot at it. Com just got to start back up. The second attempt is good when it's fruitful. As Cortezia falls.
And of course, Com is sitting here with the shock dart. It could be a combo flash. The 1-2, there it is. Here comes the spams.
Oh, it's gonna connect on both of them. Through the wall, they never saw him. xenom left alone in a 1v2. Paranoid trying to find something to
All the way
fill
in the back here. Draw rotations, get a lot of info, but Demon 1 getting picked off early there. Pick from aspas on a Demon 1. It changes the entire shape of the round, but is it enough?
nataNk popping the ult. The suck at his feet. He has to take a step back. That's a deadly duo there. Cortezia not able to connect.
A little bit of hope now.
Flames at his feet. Artzin waiting for the right moment. The strike swings out. Judge connects. Kill found.
Last player standing.
Demon 1 falling early there, avoiding what could have been disaster. I mean, that was a quick shot.
One enemy.
But proactivity from the side of MIBR on a Demon 1.
Yeah, they know. The knife tagged him. They've got to know exactly where he is. He's been forced into the corner, taking one down with him. Clean out from Tex.
That was so quick.
The spike now making its way over to A. And again, it's a foot race from the defense. They're trying to gather together, and it seems like they have a pretty good setup here. There's a lot for xenom to do there.
And he does it.
One kill found in the face of the shock. Cannot stand. And so numbers the way of the attack, but time is really short here.
10 seconds.
You cannot fumble this. 10 seconds left. They've got to commit to getting the spike down. They succeed. Com's on site. Yeah, he has the ult, but he's got no way to use it safely.
He's got to get out of here, man. Whatever he can do.
He can. It's all going to fall into nataNk now. With the flash in hand, off the swing, finds one. Has to take a step back. They're going to fully face him. Trying to push him off the angle.
Can also be in the department of the kills.
7-2 for him here. Meanwhile, Demon 1 with knives out and a flash forward. Pushes the pace.
Yeah, he's in.
Taking a little bit of damage. Holds onto the dash. Gets a kill on xenom. And is on the pursuit for more. A blistering pace here.
Yeah, and that's what they wanted to do in the previous round. This time, much easier to do without that KO dagger landing on you.
Remember how good Nasr has been. He's popped the ult once again. Aspas trying to tuck tail, trying to stay alive with op in hand. Neutered instantly. Demon 1 with 3.
It's round over.
Enemy remaining.
It's done.
Flawless.
Tournament,
And it's
even
all-
in the loss to 100 Thieves.
Not connecting on the up shot.
It's the follow-up. Put a little tip of the head being seen here. xenom, you gotta be careful, man.
Spacing is awkward. Bumping into each other. Demon 1 looking to swing, finds 2.
A.
Traded back though. Left on attacks and kiNgg. Spike out of hand, the knife confirming onto 1. Lands a shot anyway. Now where is kiNgg headed? What's the play here?
He's taking a long detour right now, but the way that Tex is playing this, he gets the info. I mean, he could get a free kill, but no, the wide swing from Nasr. Tex not biding enough time, and now it just makes it obvious that kiNgg has been on a solo mission this entire time.
30
And he took
seconds
the
left.
scenic route to get there.
I need a concealment.
He's actually making the right play right here. If he avoids this dart, it's still going to be so hard.
He's got to land the shot on both.
Yeah, even if you grab the spike here, you kind of have to get all the way back sight and flip. He has an idea both are here.
Still has utility, 13 seconds left. Manages to reach out, grab the
10
spike.
seconds left.
Stays alive for now. Concealing his presence, but towards street. A lot of presence towards B.
Yeah, a lot of utility being broken. Cortezia, he's going to have to give all this street area, but there is still 2 players on this B site. We've
Demon
seen a
one-
KO Molly kill already once before.
Yeah, Demon 1 down to 16 HP.
Great flash.
A stiff breeze
He
will knock
finds his
him
teammate.
over. Nasr on the swing, the tank down. On the swing to the second. Demon 1 will join him.
Spike down B.
Numbers for the defense, but they're still so far away.
Yeah, aspas. He's gonna go face to face here with Calm. Misses the shot.
Buzzing right by his ear. Goosebumps left, and now the real game is afoot. What can Calm and kiNgg do to keep them back?
kiNgg does have 1 star. He's gonna use it for the post plant. If there's a tap of the spike, we'll be able to suck him off.
Still an opportunity
player
here.
standing.
Calm falls. kiNgg 1v3. Nothing
Look right
done.
here.
Demon 1, Blades online. Remember all the flashes that they have at their disposal. He tries to get high ground. And he's instantly brought back down.
Sickening.
More to be done, though. They're going to try to brute force their way out onto the site. The Ob not connecting on the second shot. Now flashed up and now dealt with. But xenom on the counterpunch.
How is he alive?
The defense doing their best, doing their damnedest to try to keep them back, and so far they're succeeding. Calm's left in a 1v. There's got to be something to create some space for him to go, and there it is.
Good bait out of the Ob.
He's repositioning, though. He's got a dash blocked, and he hit that! A shiver sent down the spine of LEVIATÁN. And now a reset on the situation. Yeah, they got the spike down, but at what cost?
And the retake wall as well.
Both connecting stars dropped. Off the tap, the swing through as aspas gets another. Cortezia joining in on the fun.
Look at Tex.
It's Tex and Calm left alone. In a 2v4, Tex on the swing. He slipped behind enemy lines. He's able to get it a little bit closer. He's got to get it onto Demon 1, though. And now he's got the ult. He's going to have to play around. What can aspas do? The shorty not connecting.
Great flank. Makes enough of a distraction for Calm to slip through.
Obsolete.
And then he closes it out on top of it in the head-to-head duel against aspas, the former teammate. A 6-6 half, Doug. And again, the duo that clutched it out on that pistol round, they close out the half.
There really aren't many players that are using the Frenzy and pistols either.
No, not at all.
But he seems to find a way to make it work.
It's definitely been out of meta for quite some time, but the way that he was playing with it, those close range duels, just a machine gun in his hands, man. Somehow the spike gets planted for free, so it will be a 5v5 retake.
Yeah, he takes almost no damage off of that either.
Oh, Tex gets dropped. Demon 1, a lot riding on him on this flank, though.
He's got a little bit of help. And keep a close eye on the fact that nataNk's position was concealed. Now they know off the flash. Trying to swing through the smoke. It's messy, but it's finally connecting. Demon 1 still more to do, and xenom against the world.
He's clutching up big time right now, Doug.
Very nicely done.
And now aspas, he's going all the way around the world, back to xenom. This is going to be so difficult for LEVIATAN to retake. It's really just trying to get your ultimate orbs online and trying to bait out that vice wall with a little jump right here.
They're trying to bait it out.
Wait,
They're
he's
fully
going.
sending. Yeah, forget about the bait.
But he's punished for it. And
Puts his life on the line.
that is just not where you want to be for MIBR.
Oh, false start out of the gates towards B.
Does start with taking this water control, working their way up street. There still was a deposit on B. They could split the correct site.
It seems like they may.
But this duo of Tex and Calm, Doug, they've been sharp. They've been on it all day.
30 seconds
They will have a chance to stand and deliver again. The dart getting off before the knife connects. Spam onto Tex. That's unlucky. And it doesn't get any better. Artzin getting 2, the ult getting popped. Still a shot at this. King is so far away, though.
Yeah, this is going to be a difficult retake, to say the least. Even 1, he's going to have to pull off less weaponry. I mean, bit of a pop flash, but Demon 1, he avoids that. He's tucked in this corner still. But he gets sat down. Bait out these Phoenix flashes.
They know they're there. The stars are down. The dash is out. The dart's confirmed. But they're huddled up on the site. That takes in a really nice spot. That flash is so good! Connecting onto 2! Potentially snatching this thing back. And now the rest of the rifles arriving. Tex is going to be late to the party, but still got the invitation. King getting bested.
Look at the time.
10 seconds left. They haven't been able to get the spike down yet. Com's going to get spammed through again. It's Tex.
1 enemy remaining.
2 bullets left. 1 target to find. Switches to the rifle.
Online. Let's see if LEVIATAN opt to give it.
Com
or
doesn't
go
have
for
his ult.
proactivity.
Yeah, there's no counter. You're right.
Yeah, but LEVIATAN, they have protocols for stuff like this. They're grouping up mid right now, trying to flush out if there is alert. The thing is, xenom, he's so deep. Yeah, he might be able to catch off Tex right here.
He's not looking. He's done.
Oh, he hits the shot as well.
Spike planted.
Look at where that plan is, too. It's so deep.
Controlling all that pit space. Phoenix ultimate not able to get value, but info was gathered.
Oh, the shot's silly. But the duelists seemingly able to regain control of the situation. Artzin, through the whirling dervish of spam, connects onto Demon 1.
What?
He Goomba stomped him. And now a flash to try to swing back out.
Right here.
They've got the Cosmic Divide. They still have to play around. Com waiting for it. Dart clear. 2 faced. 1 found. He's going to stick the defuse. Oh, what a snap onto 1.
Yeah, Demon 1 already knife out, rotating towards that B site. Will they get here in time?
Oh, there's a wall. That might be enough. Off the Cosmic Divide. King dancing back and forth between it. A fancy footwork failing him. And there it is. The wall confirming the 1. Aspas proccing the dash. Meanwhile, Tex and Demon 1 securing the round. What can Aspas and Cortezia do here? He's creeping forward. They don't know where he is. Oh, the drone gives him away. Tex turning around. Revealed.
Ultimate Demon 1, he does pop that jet dash, getting overwhelmed a little bit.
Quick step back.
Somehow get onto this B site. Get a weapon out of King's hands. It could be bad, but I mean, King, the fact that he's playing like this with the open B long, he just knows. His instincts are on point. Back against the wall. They think he's back, all Doug.
The knife. Oh, he's going to get away with murder, isn't he? Only finding 1 target.
Still a chance.
30 seconds left.
That ult is going to complicate the situation tremendously, but I think xenom was able to sidestep it. I don't think he's been dropped to this lower weaponry. Off the swing, Nasr with 2. Forget about the rifle.
He's got Soul Vault. He needs to get out of here and play it.
Artzin committing to getting the spike down. Will succeed.
Why is he so close? He's so low.
The outlaw still in play for Demon One. Does he try to go with the blades? No.
Player standing.
Procs a dash. It's Demon One who's got to do it on his own. 3 on the round. And it's
You can
xenom.
use this in a future gun round. And right now, LEVIATAN, you have to win this round. This is a must win.
Oh, he's gotten 2. Trying to get the third. He falls. But those blades, I mean, tremendous value.
Yeah.
Tex is in a really good spot. Aspas doesn't know.
Whoa, he saw
He's
him.
so
weak. Oh no, you can't help but feel for Tex in that moment. Had he just tucked in the corner, aspas, he wasn't even looking for him.
kiNgg's gonna have to win this one out on his own.
And he can.
The economy's not great. And remember, aspas is very weak. Part of the problem here for kiNgg is that there's no way to know where they are. You're guessing.
Yeah, they could be anywhere. The only thing you could potentially bank on is the fact that they might be doubled up. You know, the fundamentals from fraud. Make it so. A little tap of the spike.
Molly drawn out, has a better idea where one of them are. Shoulder spotted. Looking for the second. Remember how weak aspas is. There's a shot at this. The flash is not going to connect. He peels off, though, with blades used on the other side. Eyes towards the sky.
I don't know if that drone saw him either. He's able to tuck here. He's going to take a timing peek. Aspas.
No pings on the mini-map.
Yeah,
I don't think they know.
He's gonna be very careful here. He's going to get taken out. Oh, the shot missed.
Both the blades and the op not finding their mark. Now Demon One getting flushed out, has no utility. Tries to get away, does. And now, forced to double dip, try to swing back into things. aspas up close and personal with the Sheriff. That's 3 on the round for him. And that very well may be the dagger. kiNgg left in a borderline unwinnable situation. A 1v4, light armor. What does he do here? He's gonna get double, triple, quadruple faced.
There's just no way, Doug. There's just no way in hell.
Absolutely not.
He's flashed. He's getting faced by full.
Not where they imagined they'd find themselves at this point in the tournament, but lo and behold, that's where we are, and that's already an opener for artzin. You talked about how good he looked yesterday. Again.
I mean, I'm telling you, he just gets on the raise and he just does some crazy things.
Trap covering a little bit. Tex is going to have to deal with a whole lot more than just that. He finds a second, feels a little bit of pressure out from Noswer, who's weak. He's buying a lot of time here, and he's getting a kill. But artzin trading back. Demon One weak. The spike's not in hand currently.
xenom has been so clutch, though, for this squad.
Oh, and he's found a timing. He's found some space. The smoke goes down. He's been found too. kiNgg left in 1v1. The paranoia out. The classic doesn't commit so far up to clear it, too. Big out from Demon One. That's one duelist dealt with. The nade's going to buy a little bit of time. Steps back into the spit, though, and finds some cover.
And with that kill, he evens the score between him and aspas, that head-to-head duel.
Meanwhile, artzin did convert on getting the rocket. Calm is just on the other side. Is he going to be found? They know he's there, but no.
No value.
No joy. And so now off of this, numbers the way of the defense. MIBR did invest into this. Namely that ult. But Demon One with a second.
Last player standing.
No bonus this time around.
Yeah.
It was the middle of the map, and yes, defensively, Cortezia was able to find a line.
Otherwise, you are going to be running into a stack. 3 members of LEVIATAN towards this for the B main kills.
There's a paranoia at the ready that you mentioned.
But it's way too early, Doug.
It's going to buy some time. Demon One trying to get on this aggressive angle. 1 kill found, but traded right back. artzin, how much more can he find? Satcheling forward, but down from hell, they're plucked. Oh, the clip runs dry. He's got to stay alive. xenom on the reposition, the spike in hand. So uncomfortable. No real space to commit to getting the spike plant down.
Hot flash from nataNk and backside. Oh, disgusting shot from aspas. Calm. He's going to be thinking twice before he jiggles.
Oh, remember that smoke leaves a gap. Yeah. artzin getting tagged as soon as he goes forward, trying to satchel out, getting ahead of the paranoia. And a stinger in his face. The controller is down.
He really is a psychopath on this raise.
Calm from up in heaven. Only able to find a little bit. But you're right, with reckless abandon, artzin continues to push. Demon 1 trying to do a bit of the same on the ropes, gets the best of nozwer.
Last player standing.
Oh, now pop, Demon 1, a 1v3, that's gonna connect onto
have
one.
never bested LEVIATAN.
Oh, that nade's gonna hurt. He swings ahead of it, 21 HP,
That evolved during a match.
starting to dump out some utility. artzin satcheling forward. Oh, but they're both stunned. Com holding the line, finding 2, now pit dropped. Gotta connect more, but again, the spam from cortezia instantly drops it. And so with the goo gone off the screen, MIBR pushing forward.
Spike planted.
Tex on a solo mission. Got the sky not far off. That's 1 kill found. More to connect though, and
Player standing.
it's all gonna be Tex. He's gotten 2 on the round. Can he connect on the 3rd? See the gravity will come through. Not able to get it to half. Had to take a step back. Cam cleared 54 HP. This game of cat and mouse on the tap. Tex on the swing, and no!
30 seconds left.
Cosmic Divide invested. You see the paranoia. Dropped. Again, satcheling forward. artzin there. Again, a little bit too trigger happy here.
Just an absolute madman.
But they've got to speed up on this. The blade's now blunted,
Last player standing.
and there's no way through. nozwer's got 10 seconds left. He's got the cabbages out. He's going to try to swing his way out to join it. He's got to take this fight on to Demon 1, but there's not going to be enough time, I don't believe.
No way.
No shot. Now a 1v2. What can Tex and Com do?
Bulldog. Paranoia does connect.
artzin feeling a whole lot of pressure, but the spam through, connecting.
Yeah, would have taken out aspas too.
He tried. kiNgg's Bulldog dealing a little bit of damage, doing a little bit of work.
Do you invest the Viper's Pit here if you're cortezia? I feel like you should. He gets taken out.
Yeah, he's not going to get a shot at it. Now a 2v2, xenom committing to the plant. Tex is in a really good spot. The nade's going to help off the swing, though. He's going to try to play around this, and there's not a lot of room. nozwer against Tex. A 1v1. How does nozwer play this? Trying to get out, trying to stay alive, and Tex saves the day for Lev.
This overwhelming force. That is the stinger of artzin.
Satchel's Heart, remember, he hasn't been able to find any the last 3 times out. This will not be any different. The defense holding up just fine. Stalwart in their approach. Stalwart in their stand. A 1v1, again, it's Tex. Lots of ults here. One of them popped. A flash to create a little bit of space. And he connects the fadeaway onto Com.
But kiNgg with the swift trade.
The paranoia is going to buy a lot of time. And he's created some space. He's kept them at arm's length. Waiting for the smoke to dissipate, and now the bullets erupt, and they all go the way of MIBR. cortezia holding the line. Pit put down. Is this a save?
Demon 1 hearing a lot of footsteps here. He's going to take a peek, but I mean, if you drop here, that's a rifle
Things down?
bomb.
This is where they decide that they want to play this carefully. The ult never even gets a shot.
Doesn't. Finally, that cool one-way cam is broken into heaven, and again, a lot falling on the back of Tex in this moment.
He's delivered, but artzin is inevitable.
Spike down.
kiNgg left in a 1v4. The gamble to go for the ult for Demon 1 just doesn't pay off.
Spike planted.
Yeah, he walked down mid with it as well, not even having a chance to use it on a potential retake. All things considered, LEVIATAN off of the back of Tex in this half. I think they've done a great job of making it close. So yeah, he already has 15. He's on track to get a 30 bomb
Scout destroyed.
in such a high stakes moment.
A lot of presence towards A. The attack wins it out. The spike's not in
Get
hand.
the trades if somebody is holding an off angle right now, and you can kind of sneak in, weasel up.
30 seconds left.
The element of surprise.
You almost don't want to use utility in the
Nope.
spot.
He's turning the flash, but he can't land the shot. xenom is in a really good spot, but he's got 12 HP.
And of course he gets the kill.
Spike down. B.
I mean, a bullet between his eyes. Forget about the HP. 13 seconds left. They have to get the spike planted.
10 seconds left.
Waiting for the swing. There's not going to be enough time.
the
They
spike.
commit. Cortezia is not able to
What can you
stand.
do about it this time? It's not a Bucky.
Fool me once. But it doesn't seem like he's going to get a shot at this.
I mean, we saw this so much, though. The one-for-one trades for MIBR's defense, but they still converted almost every single round.
Do they check it again?
They know he's here.
Are they disciplined enough to check again? They knew. They swung him. They checked him.
I don't know how kiNgg lived in that moment. And remember, this is the bonus for LEVIATAN. Calm has weaseled his way all the way up B heaven. He can secure this round win with a kill onto aspas.
Well, not able to check that box.
Yeah, but look at the calling from LEVIATAN. kiNgg, off of
30
all that
seconds
pressure,
left.
understands that there's probably a heavy lean. They might have thought a rotation was coming through. And A site is completely open.
Spike dropped.
What utility are they going to have for the retake? Nazar has a flash, but they're planning for heaven. You've got Demon 1 up there. He's got to be able to hold the line. He's the key to the success here. Oh, they TP'd up. kiNgg has joined him. They're all up here. Trying to stand shoulder to shoulder. Duelist dealt with. And aspas disposed of. xenom snappy onto it. kiNgg meeting a similar fate. Now left on a 2v2.
They might be
Off
able
the
to stick
flash,
this.
off the swing. They've got to be able to win this space up in heaven. If xenom can hold him back on his own, that very well might be it. Nazar's trying to stick it to half. That's 3/4 of the way. He's got to hit the swing the right side, and he can't.
Trying to break that Sky Dog. They're so worried about his positioning. He might get spammed in this spot, too.
They're trying to get up over it. Again, no success for the shotgun. They've been forcing their way through this mid-fight, and so far, so good. Nazar is here, though. Tucked in the smoke. Now rotating away.
Yeah, all the meanwhile, Tex was just holding on to that A space, seeing if anybody pushed up. It's only aspas on the other end here. But if you look at the minimap, MIBR now doubling up. They're going to get info in mid. They might be able to lean over towards this A site, have some backup.
Here.
They're pinging back towards screens.
So worried about Vent.
I mean, as the seconds tick away, Nazar's filling in on that space to flash out. aspas close, dashes away. Roomba chasing him down. You don't have time to flip the map here.
Oh,
You've got to
doesn't
commit,
check
and
it.
Nazar has no idea, but Tex isn't looking either. Walks right into his crosshair.
Yeah, LEVIATAN very convinced that aspas could have been opping that close B angle that we saw him in yesterday. But he wasn't there. That being said, all the space they haven't was gathered. aspas wins that head-to-head.
They did so well to play around the wall as long as they did, but kiNgg just overstepping a tiny amount. Oh, more rope magic. This time Kong winning that out. Our team spamming into the smoke, the flash in his face, the satchel's out. A brutal shot out from artzin. 13 seconds left, the spike still hasn't made its way out, and the majority of the defenses are here. They're gonna have to force this, and I don't think they can.
An ultimate. There it is, he's going back sight with it.
If they can land on the dog bite, he's fully sticking it. Meanwhile, Demon 1 not able to find his way out. kiNgg back sight. Again, the defense holds. Stuffed.
That's not something you can rely on. Good utility here.
Diligent, but aspas is going to have a shot to do it again. Procs his dash, but the spit, the smoke, everything is keeping him back. As it expires, he's going to have another shot at this. Calm has his ult. He's playing on the site, now dropped. And MIBR, it seemed like they're going to try to re-clear ramp.
They have to, it's the only way in.
kiNgg is so far back, though. I mean, the timing on this is everything. The flash not connecting on anyone. kiNgg's barrel spotted. Trigger discipline. But do you swing on a second? Do you clear another one? No! It's again disaster for LEVIATAN. Calm and Demon 1 have to hold them back on his own. And forget about numbers. You need magic. Can Calm play around his pit? artzin has already gotten the defuse 3/4 of the way. And MIBR gets a series point. A roster that was built to compete for championships. artzin on the swing, Tex overwhelming him, and now the neural theft.
Toxin screen down.
Calm is going to be on this late lurk. And they know where aspas is. They're going to try to accelerate off this, but remember, there's more than just aspas here.
Screen down.
It's been powered by committee for MIBR. The satchel through Demon 1 up close and personal. The Guardian finding its mark. And now the dog off the swing. The need for a 3v5 or the map continues. Money's in a great spot here for MIBR. Calm is on the lurk. If you're LEVIATAN, you're going to want to get Demon 1 to get one step closer to this ult, so you maybe have it in the next round. But you've got to survive here first. And they've got him huddled in. Even if they win this round, the money's going to be really bad for LEVIATAN. They've got to try to save as many of these as they can. That could be the difference maker. That's one rifle down. Traded back, though. They carry 2. But they've got nowhere to go. This fight is going to be huge. And aspas gets a lean towards B. This is fast. They're fully committing onto this. And again, the suck. Traded 1 for 1. Both phrases off the board. And now a 4v4. Look at how far back xenom is here. Tex has a chance to make a really big play. There's a lot of noise being made, and he's buying his time. He's playing it perfectly. Off the dog, he's been spotted. He slipped the net, but now he knows. Aspas drops him. 3 members left on either side. As the spike ticks away, kiNgg gets another. They're going to be able to convert off of this. Barring heroics from the 2 that remain. Can xenom do it on his own? It's going to spot him pretty quickly. The flash, turn, not committing. He's got to get up, he's got to get out, and he can't. Signs of life for LEVIATAN, but they're instantly snatched back as Tex falls. They're fully investing into this. artzin settling the shots. Now a rocket of his own from on high. Only 1 found. A 2v2. As there's a brief moment of respite. The spike now committing onto the side, a second guess, and now dropped. Silence across the map. Guessing on where either team can be. Com's got to play this up close. With the newest addition to the roster, the European import side by side, the gravity well, you know the swing is inevitable, and nataNk's there to hold the line. xenom's been clutch, but a 1v2 clutch, that's a big ask. And 6 bullets left, 2 targets to find. A reload.
Concealment.
Ballsy to go astral form there. He's going to get spammed through a tap. Can he find it? No! Set of the situation. Cam getting a little bit of info. But MIBR not fully pouncing off of this. Now they're dropping the Astra Stars A. There is no second plan. There is no plan B. There's no late lurk. There's just artzin. Cracks the site wide open.
I have the spike.
And he gets the showstopper online.
Spike planted. My ult ready.
Calm announcement of the payload.
Fire in the hole.
And now,
Just
popped.
delay.
The fuse lit. Time bought. I fired it a little bit earlier than I expected.
This paranoia is going to get a lot of value. A lot of members hit here. aspas, he gets caught out once again.
Even 1 striking when the moment is right, but again, MIBR holding the line. It's all on to Calm. A 1v3. Make that 2. Time short. 67 HP. Whoa. It's not happening. Now, peeking and connecting. Calm down.
Scout destroyed.
More to be found, though. You see the smoke going back sight. The defense taking a step back. They realize they have the advantage, and aspas does it again. Slowly being picked apart. Hopes and dreams starting to dash. And quickly becoming nightmare. Again, 3 remaining for Lev. And a weapon change for aspas. The problem just got notably harder. He's got the dash procced. The nades do both double duelist. kiNgg starting to get flushed out. He got the short. He cannot connect onto it. It's only Tex and nataNk now. Pressure from heaven, pressure from main. Again, corners closing in. And he will fall. Made in Brazil, but thriving in North America.